world, Grand Rising, Libra land. Shout out to Cardi B. When is her birthday? I'll say why. I'm shouting her out in just a minute. When is her birthday? I know she's a Libra. Oh, come through. Hold on a second. Turn that on. Already got a notification. Rise and shine. Hi, Kenya. Hey, Vonalyn. Hi, Leslie. Kenya. Hey, D. Hey, Free Spirit. What's up, Savage King? All right, let's see here. Okay, so I was running errands this morning and I turned my living room TV on. Well, the only TV in my home that I own is now in my living room. I only have one TV. We don't do TVs in the bedrooms. Anyway, I turned on the TV and CBS was on and Cardi was getting interviewed by Gail. And I was like, oh, okay, let me turn this up and make my coffee and listen to her interview because Cardi is a Libra and she's been popping, but she's been promoting her new album, which is her sophomore album, which just blows my mind because she's been in the game for like 10 years now and this is just her second studio album. But that just goes to show how hard she's worked on other projects and like she stayed so relevant and this is only her sophomore album. Anyway, she's such a Libra. Just shout out to Cardi. She's such a cool, down to earth, glowing, gorgeous, real Libra. That's all and that's it. And I don't know why a large portion of Libra's enemies are Sagittarians. I don't know why. I had a male and a female Sagittarian enemy in this life. I think it matters what's in your 12th house, like what sign your 12th house is in, because I think your 12th house is the house of enemies in this life. It's all interesting, all interesting. So speaking of enemies, Libra, here we go. This card showed itself as I was putting this deck away last night, okay? Creeper, the Jabberwock. So I did some research about the Jabberwock, or known as the Jabberwocky. The Jabberwocky is nonsense or gibberish, words that don't really mean anything. I find this so interesting because we picked up on the carpenter and the walrus. And according to the tale, the fairy tale, they used their gift of gab to corral all the oysters together to feast on the oysters. Someone is coming towards you, Libra, or someone is around you now, okay? I feel like this person is coming towards you. You're going to meet them within the next 5 days. This card also appeared out of my divine timing deck. Within 5 days, some of you are going to come into contact with a person, a creeper, like the Jabberwock, or like the carpenter, the walrus. These people, utilize their gift of gab. Now, I find this interesting about the Jabberwock because it says gibberish and nonsense. The devil operates using an art. And that art is the art of confusion. So this is like one of the devil's minions, this Jabberwock, that some of you are going to come into contact with within 5 days. Whenever you're watching this live stream, if you're watching it after it's streamed live. Also, the Jabberwock means, hold on. Define Jabberwock. A Jabberwock is also a wildly grotesque or bizarre individual. A wildly grotesque or bizarre individual. Okay, so here's another thing about the devil, right? The devil, you know, Lucifer was the most beautiful angel in heaven. So honestly, Lucifer is very good looking, manifested in physical form, but their soul is like the Jabberwock. You know, his soul, his heart is dark and full of confusion and pain. So this person that you're going to meet is very good looking. They may have the gift of gab, but their soul is like a demon, a Jabberwock. They're led by the devil. So again, it's about the art of confusion, like the devil operates, and also their heart is grotesque. But their outside appearance is going to be very nice, very attractive. I mean, how else are they going to pull you in? Are they going to just come up baring their teeth and growling at you like this? Libra! With their hot ass breath on your face. No, they're going to come in very charming, like the carpenter and the walrus, and, you know, talk you into walking with them. Come to my table, walk with me, talk with me. You're beautiful. Where are you from? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. They will come in very charming. Oh, how interesting. I just looked down. The bottom of the deck is the secret garden. Talking flowers and the strange door. Strange door. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I don't. Listen, like I've told you guys before, Librans, we have dealt with so much subconscious mind effery throughout our years. I really don't like people that talk in riddles. This person is gonna have that gift. Like, why is a raven like a writing desk? What? Like, I don't care. Dude, I don't care why a raven is like a writing desk. I have real life problems. Confirmation. I use that to cover up my other side of my camera. Anyway, it's like nobody has time for these games. Why is a raven like a writing desk? Who cares, homie? And Alice is over here like, well, let me see. Like, this person is just playing games with you, Libra. Don't give them the time of day. And watch what you say. Watch what you reveal about yourself to anyone new within the next 5 days. My patience is up. We'll do a recorded read maybe later about all the positive things, but I have to get these messages out. I would not be a good reader if I didn't get these messages out. I know they're not butterflies, rainbows, and positivity, but somebody needs warned. So sorry if you guys don't like these messages. But there's 113 people watching this message, though, and only 37 thumbs up. Wow. Wow. 113 people are watching, and only 38 thumbs up. Once we make it make sense to at least half, so 119, once we get to 60 thumbs up, I'll continue reading. We have to get to 60 thumbs up. Please double tap the screen and I will continue to read. But no. No. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. We're at 51. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. 9 more. 13:03 on the live timer. 9 more thumbs up. Make it make sense. 120 still in the chat. You gotta half it out. You gotta 50-50. You gotta balance it out. I'm all about fairness here. I'm not even asking to make it match. It's not like I'm saying there's 120 people in the chat, so I want 120 freaking thumbs up. We got to balance it out, though. At least give me half. There's 130 now. Only 56 thumbs up. Wow. So am I reading for a whole bunch of haters or what? You're just watching? Thank you. We just reached 61. Thank you. Thank you to the people that that showed love. Man, that was like, what's it called? That was like pulling whatever. Good grief. Why was that so hard? There's a lot of watchers, a lot of haters. A lot of creepers, huh? Creepers. All right. Let's go, Libra. Within 5 days. Thank you. Venetia said it's like pulling teeth. Yes, that was like pulling teeth. Good grief. Isn't that the truth, Roseanne? People always be creeping on Libras. Hey, New Zealand. What's up? Aramoana. 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 I hope I'm saying that correctly. Beautiful. Welcome. There's a reset. Some type of reset is happening right now. Ooh. Okay, I'm not going to say that. Ooh. The strange door is back again. What the heck's up with this mysterious door? Somebody's walking through this mysterious door. Hold on, my air conditioning is just blaring and blasting. I forgot to turn it off this morning when I got up. Okay. What deck do I want to use? Night Fairies. Let's see. What about this strange door? This feels like the new beginning that you're walking through. The reset and the mysterious door. Like, this new beginning is a mystery to many of you. This reset, this new life that I keep picking up on and reading for Libra, you could not know what exactly I'm talking about or where exactly you're going to go. It's because it's a mystery right now. But you're going. You are on your way. And this is brand new. Thank you, Aubrey, for getting the trolls. Good grief. Skylar Four Eyes, thank you for that super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you, Aubrey. All right. Let's see what this door's about. I'm going to use the Night Fairies. Yo, look what's right behind the strange door card. Hast thou slain the Jabberwock? Hast thou slain it? The Knight and the Jabberwock. The Knight reminds me of the Knight of Swords, which is like Archangel Michael. It's like Archangel Michael and the devil, which I'm pretty sure they were brothers. I don't know. They were like brothers at some point. And what the heck? Let's go. Call on Archangel Michael to slay the Jabberwock, Libra. Call on Archangel Michael to slay any demons. You got to have discernment right now. That part. Discernment is key. You are dealing with foxy energies. Look at that red fox. Look at that tail on that fox. Oh my gosh. Do you know what I just heard? This Jabberwock has a trail of victims. Ugh. Like that long foxtail. Hi, Thomas. Oh, no, it's okay. It's all right. Okay. Yep, this strange door is about your progress, this new beginning. And look, she's riding on a snail. It has been so slow and such a long time coming. But Libra, you did it. You made it. People may have said, oh, they're as slow as a snail, or they're never going to make it, or they're like a turtle. Well, the turtle wins the race. You're making progress. This mysterious door has to do with the progress you've made in your life, even though it has been slow and a long time coming. You had to heal through most things people refuse to. You've been through things with this wounded healer card. Look at the two owls as her spirit guides. You have healed through things that most people just, they don't make it through. Things just don't work out. But you chose to transform through all the darkness that was thrown your way. It's like you ate it and you spit it back out. Hi, Julie. Blessed be Steve. Anything else about this strange door that Libra needs to be aware of right now? Patience. Yo, that's so crazy. You have progress and patience. Progress and patience. Pushing P, Libra. Progress and patience. With patience comes great rewards. Let's read these two cards. The Dawn. Yo, how much have we been picking up on the dawn with our new beginning? The dawn. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. And I'm feeling good. Bump, bottom, bottom, bump, bump, bump. Birds in the sky know how I feel. Oh, shout out to, I cannot compare ever to the gorgeous voice of Nina Simone. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. Yeah. Yes. For me. Libra. Let's see here. Patience. Young grasshoppers. Let's not be awkward, okay? I've told you guys many times, we're all friends here, okay? Friends only. Friends only. Okay, here we go. Patience. Aubrey's like, really? Okay. We got to chill on it. Like, it's only a couple. There's 144 people in the chat. It's literally like two people that just go a little too hard for me. They come a little too hard. And at first, it's flattering, but after a while, after you say, you decline politely and they still, it's like, okay, my patience, patience is now up. Stop. It's like, yeah, stop. For real. Stop. Okay. And that goes for men and women. Stop. Okay. Patience. I'm trying, spirit. Patience. Just a little more time. Waiting for the light of the dawn as the time passes so slowly. The fairy of waiting for the light of the dawn. I'm reading patience, and we literally have dawn at the bottom. Houseway. Waiting for the light of the dawn as the time passes so slowly. The fairy of patience reminds us to take a breath and a moment to be still, to wonder, to do not much at all. Calm amid the storm, a time of waiting, peace among chaos. This is worth the wait. The hedgehog totem, right here, the little hedgehoggy. The hedgehog totem invites you to crawl down into a deep burrow surrounded by leaves. Here in this dark place, wait for the light of the morning as the dawn teases across the sky. Allow this time of waiting to fill you with a sensation of warmth and comfort. Feel the patience grow in you right alongside your anticipation. Nurture that feeling of peace. Affirmation. My heart is patient and my heart is happy. The light of dawn will shine in time. Try to practice patience. Why did I say it like that? Try to practice patience each and every day in even small situations. I just heard cadence. We are presented with opportunities for patience constantly in life, but it is so easy to ignore or discount these moments. Celebrate and see the opportunity for patience every day in every way. But I heard cadence. What does that mean? Define cadence. How interesting. His measured cadences never convey the character's underlying passion. It's a modulation or inflection of the voice. A sequence of notes or chords comprising the close of a musical phrase. The final cadences of the prelude. Wow! You're finally reaching the cadences, the final cadences of your prelude, okay? The prelude, I'm pretty sure, is like the beginning. So, the beginning portion of your life has been the prelude, Libra. We're finally wrapping up the freaking prelude here. And you're going into your main character, the main season, the main play. It's showtime. Showtime. Let's go. Let's read progress and then we'll read the dawn. Progress. Every single day. There's a period in between every word. Every period, single period, day, period. Yep. That's how hard you've worked. Every single day. I don't know how many days off you've had. I don't think I've had any. I don't know when my last day off. It's my beach trip in June. Yeah, that was my last day off. And even then, I still worked on vacation. I was still recording. I was still tapped in. Like, I don't know. I don't know my last day off. Anyway, though she had great wings of flight, the fairy of progress understood the incredible power of patience as she stopped to admire the determination and courage of the tiny snail. Slow and steady wins the race. Moving forward. Patience, one step at a time. Yo, official AV, what's up, my Libra? I'm so glad to see you in the chat. I haven't seen you for like a couple months, my dude. It's so good to see you here. Official AV Smooth said, I haven't had any off days yet. Right? I'm so glad to see you. Somebody's going to be really excited to see you, Libra. Side note, I think this is somebody different than the Jabberwock. This is probably whoever's excited to see you. This is coming in before your birthday. Some of confirmation. Oh my gosh, 3313 on the live timer too. Yo. Wow. Okay, so before your birthday, you're going to run into somebody who's going to be so excited to see you. It's been so long, even like past life. Okay? Like this is somebody you knew from a past life. All right. Now within 5 days though, within 5 days, some of you are going to come into contact with this mofo. Just to be aware. All right. Progress. Slow and steady wins the race. Moving forward. Patience. Just one step at a time. Walking meditation can be an excellent method of channeling your inner snail and convening with the spirit of progress. Take deep breaths, place one foot in front of the other as you slowly make your way around a clear and comfortable space. During this time, perhaps, well, we can't do that. It says close your eyes. Do not close your eyes while walking. Take a break on a bench and close your eyes. Maybe. It says during this time, perhaps close your eyes and just feel the sensation of moving forward as you visualize your hopes, dreams, and goals unfolding before you, one step at a time. Definitely do that. Definitely visualize, but don't close your eyes while walking. And all my readings are for entertainment purposes only. Your affirmation, one step at a time, I will get there. I make progress every day. The night fairies call us to dive into our subconscious, In the depths of night. It is here in the subconscious space. Hold on a second. I got to turn the TV down. That commercial was loud. They do that on purpose. I don't know how. How are some commercials blasting super duper loud, and then other commercials, it's like they're like whispering. It's like, how is that even? How do they adjust the volume in commercials? Anyway, the night fairies call us to dive into our subconscious in the depths of night. It is here in the subconscious space that we really can practice deep mindfulness. Be mindful about who you are and just how much progress you have made to become a better you. Continue on that path and be courageous. Train horn confirmation. And Linda says to get your attention. Facts, Linda. Spirit wants our attention. You have made progress to become a better you. Do not listen to any naysayers or doubters. They're only saying, if anybody is talking crap about you right now, Libra, they're only talking because you're leaving them behind, or they feel like you're leaving them behind, okay? Anyone that's speaking doubt into your plans or your life, they're just a hater, period. And they feel like you're going to leave them behind. And if they don't stop being a hater, you will. You will leave them behind if they don't stop hating now. If they don't stop with the funny business, you will leave them behind. Eventually. Anyway, be courageous. Continue on your path, it says. Even if you are slow, even if people are talking about how slow you move or whatever, you know how far you've come. You know how hard you've worked. Let's go. The dawn. I wish I could show you guys, just show you the cards, but unfortunately I cannot. She looks like a warrior. Look at her freaking, it's like a mohawk of feathers. Let me pick it up. Look at that. It's like a mohawk crown. That's Native American. I'm pretty sure the mohawk, hold on. Where did the mohawk originate? What culture? Official AV. I'll be surprised if you don't know the answer to that question. Let's look and see. Let's Google it. What culture originated the mohawk? I knew it. Native American. The mohawk culture originated with Native American tribe. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Listen, listen, listen. I shouted out Cardi B, right, in the beginning of this live stream because she was getting interviewed by Gail on the TV when I walked in from my errands right before this live. So I shouted her out at the beginning. The Mohawk culture originated with, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, the Canaan Kihaka Mohawk people, who are a Native American tribe from what is now New York State. Something about New York is significant. Keepers of the Eastern Door. The strange door, Libra. I'm telling you, yo. I can't make this stuff up. It literally says, as a member of the Iroquois Confederacy, they are known as the Keepers. Keeper! What the beep? I'm like, look. Oh my gosh. It literally says it, Libra. Oh my gosh. I can't show it to you, but what the beep? Keepers of the Eastern Door. They are historically known as the Keepers of the Eastern Door for their role as the easternmost nation. The Mohawk people were traditionally located in the Mohawk River Valley in northeastern New York. They were one of the founding nations of this powerful alliance, which aimed to promote peace and cooperation among indigenous people in the region. Mohawk society was structured around clans that were passed down through the mother's line. You're such a hater. If you commented that to be a know-it-all, you're such a hater because spirit is showing up right now. This is amazing synchronicity. Nothing like this happens with any other readings I watch. No offense to any other readers. Nothing like this happens in any other readings I watch here on YouTube like it happens with us. I just noticed the mohawk she's wearing in the Dawn card, and it makes me Google. It wants me to learn more about the origination of the mohawk. And then we already got Keeper of the Strange Door card in the read. And the Mohawk tribe are the keepers of the Eastern Door. Keeper. I don't care what you learned in 4th grade. You're a freaking hater. You're hating because spirit and the divine and God and the universe and the powers of the universe actually speak through me and us on Libraland for us on this channel. Lauren says, amen. Amen. I read for people that have these ancestors. Exactly. Get out of here. You did not learn anything about the Keepers of the Eastern Door in 4th grade. You're just a hater. Now I'm hot. Now I'm going to freaking get some more coffee. I'm so tired of haters. Lunch, 4th grade. That is such cap. That is cap if I have never heard it. I'm getting my coffee, guys. We're going to get back into it. My mind is blown. Keeper of the Eastern Door. Whoever I'm reading for, your family, you could come from, you have Native American ancestry. Somebody, many of us in this, whoever I'm reading for, and they've chosen you to be this generation's keeper. In this life, you are now the keeper of the door, of the doorway, of the portal, Libra. I'm picking up on a portal. You're the new gatekeeper. That part. I'm the new gatekeeper. Librans that I read for are the new gatekeepers. All you old ones, you hater ass gatekeepers, y'all are losing your gig along with your marbles and any finances you gain from hating on Libra. Because the real gatekeepers of the real portals are awakening. That's who I read for. Nothing like this happens in any other person's readings. And no offense, like there are so many talented readers on YouTube. So many talented, beautiful souls. So I'm not hating, but the things that happen in our live streams and our readings, even recorded, it's literally how, Sway? How, Sway? And if you ever hear any other readers say that, you know they got it from me. Because that copycat-ish is old too. Find your own swag. And I've been saying booski since 2012. I've been saying booski, like ask me and my best friend. You can go back to my original Instagram. I've been saying ski since I came back from New York City in 2012. My best friend and I took a trip up there and we heard people saying booski. And so we started calling each other booski. So when I say broski, all that stuff, I didn't get that from any other reader. They got it from me. I'm being a little ornery this morning, but I'm just calling it like it is. I'm calling it like it is. Okay. Let's read The Dawn. As I said, let's read The Dawn. Dawn Russell. Thank you for your super chat, Dawn. Confirmation, beautiful. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Dawn. Let me make sure I haven't missed anything else. I don't think I have. Okay, I don't think I have. 22, The Dawn. And sure as the sun will rise in the east. What is happening? What is happening? The east. Keeper of the eastern door. New York City, the East Coast, New York State. What is going on right now? There is something so significant, Libra, about the East for us, or that direction in general, which I've been picking up on. I told you guys the other day, I was like, all the birds I see, they're flying in the East direction. East is all about new beginnings. And sure as the sun will rise in the east, the fairy of the dawn invites us to be more hopeful. She is a fae who waits. Patience is her virtue. Like the hibernating mother bear who knows exactly how to be still, the night fairy of the dawn lies in wait for the sun over the horizon, alerting the night fairy kingdom of the first light. This is about being attentive, waiting to pounce, taking your time, hibernating. Sit with the mother bear totem as your eyes scan the horizon for the dawn to burst through. Feel patience grow within you as you meditate on the distinction between expectation versus anticipation. Allow your patience to grow as the sun rises. Affirmation, I wait for the dawn with patience. What are the odds? We got the patience card, the dawn, and the snail for our progress. May have been slow, but nonetheless, it's progress. There are no odds. It's spirit. It's the divine. It's our spirit guides and our ancestors of our most high good. Thank you so much, Nick, 144,000. Bless you. Gorgeous. Your avatar is gorgy. Glow, girl, glow. Okay, thank you. I'm loving all the new faces. Bless you all. Along your fairy flight, practice patience just a little more each day and consider staying up until sunrise. At least once every once in a while, excuse me. The dawn will come. You know, now that I think about it, I have never stayed up all night until the sunrise. Never, ever. Have you? Have you all? Even when I was a kid, I was always the first one to fall asleep at the sleepovers. Like I could never stay up. I couldn't stay awake. I was always going to sleep. Like, oh my gosh. Everybody's like, yes, yes, many times, countless times. Every day now. Oh my gosh. Dang, y'all. Okay, I'm totally lying. Spirit's like, how did you never stay up till sunrise and you used to work 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. for 11 years? Okay, I lied. I have stayed up to sunrise, but I was forced because I was at work. Never have I consciously been at home and stayed up all night and watched the sunrise, or even on vacation. I never have I stayed up all night and watched the sunrise. But yes, for 11 years, from 2007 to 2018, I worked 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. So I did lie for 11 years. But I was inside. And yeah, sometimes we'd walk to the window and watch the sunrise. But it's not quite the same experience as not being at work. Not being being forced. Man, that's crazy. I used to have to like give myself a pep talk before walking in because to me, giving up my free will for 12 hours, it really bothered my soul. But I would just give myself a pep talk and be like, I'd figure out ways to like break down the shift. Like I'd be like, okay, I'm going to try to take my break at 2 a.m. and then I can like break that way between 2 and 3 will go by quick. Oh, wow. Thank you, God. You know, yeah, thank you, God. I appreciated that job. It was a very good job. And I appreciated a lot of people that I worked with. I worked with a lot of good people. But man, after doing that for 11 years, that was enough. That was enough. That was enough. And it took my body, speaking of circadian rhythm, it took my body 3 to 4 years to adjust after that job for so long, working night shift. My circadian rhythm was effed up. So anyway, where are we going, Spirit? I want to talk more about this. Let's get a message from the mermaids about the next 5 days. Crystal, me too. It was a long road. I felt so guided to leave when I did, though. I had no idea what was happening. And my mom probably thought I know my mom thought I was absolutely insane. But if I didn't, I wouldn't be here right now. Oh, welcome. Welcome to being a member, official AV. Welcome. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, my handsome friend. Dawn. Thank you, love. You have given them a great blessing this day. Oh, thank you so much. Bless you, Dawn. Oh my gosh, Dorod 1010. Thank you for all the love, you all. Seriously. You are an original, real and genuine. Bless you. Bless you, Dorod 1010. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cowboys fan says it's a new dawn. That's right. It was time for a new journey. And now it's time again. So 7 years. Oh, how interesting. 7-Eleven. What the heck? Yo. And why do I think of you, official AV, when I say 7-Eleven? Something about winning, fortune. Yeah. Because 11 years I was at the job. I left in 2018. That's 7 years ago. 7-Eleven. And so now I'm getting ready to experience another new beginning like many of you. Yes, AV. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, my friend. Thank you for being here always. Always. It makes my day to see familiar faces and also new faces. All the love. How interesting. We have, he reminds me of like Daddy Merman, Jason, what's his name? Momoa. That's who that reminds me of. A gentle giant. I'm picking up on a gentle giant energy. Gentleness. And free spirit. Yep. You can only keep us, you can only keep us down. You can only keep us locked in for so long. Because essentially, Libra, we are the only inanimate sign of the zodiac. We're different. We're meant to be free spirits. Let's see, gentleness. Being a free spirit, you have to have the motivation and the discipline. But whoever I'm reading for, you have that. Okay? It's been a journey. But you have the gumption, you have the energy, you have the discipline to do it alone, to truly be a free spirit, to be an entrepreneur. It's not a game. So many people try it and it doesn't work out. But for those that I'm reading for, you're going to excel because you're meant to be an entrepreneur. You're meant to be a leader. You're meant to be a free spirit. You're not meant to answer to a boss. You're your own boss. Many of you. Or you will be. Or you're just meant to lead. Team leader, supervisor, manager. That's what we are. If it's not an entrepreneur, then you're meant to be a manager, a supervisor, a team leader. Period. You're not the follower, you're the leader. Be gentle towards yourself and others at this time. Okay, so we're meant to be kind and gentle leaders, though, Libra. The world needs our kindness. Being harsh or using brute strength won't benefit you. There's great strength in gentleness. This merman says that looks can be deceptive. What? And my right ear's ringing. Okay, I asked about the next 5 days, and now he's saying looks can be deceptive. And what did we just talk about with the Jabberwocky and the devil and Lucifer and being so handsome, but having a Jabberwocky soul, a devilish, demonic tie underneath all that good looks, all those good looks? It's coming through again. This merman says that looks can be deceptive and gentleness can be found in the most unlikely people and situations. If in doubt, just look into the heart of a person. This is where the source of true gentleness resides. The merman holds his torch of truth so that it may illuminate the path of gentleness for you. This card is asking, are you being gentle with yourself? It's easy to be critical and berate ourselves. Our internal dialogue isn't always gentle. So this is something to be mindful of. If you catch yourself being harsh, then forgive yourself. Try a softer internal narrative. You'll be surprised at the effect this can have on your general well-being. Someone around you is in need of gentleness. Many people use a tough love approach in life, but this isn't beneficial for everyone, especially those who are of more sensitive disposition. Gentleness is the key here. Think of the wind blowing softly through the trees. It's powerful enough to move the leaves, demonstrating that there's strength in gentleness. Sometimes we feel we need to be tough to navigate certain situations. Yet with gentleness comes flexibility. This means we bend, but don't break. This alone is worth pondering. Is there a person who needs to treat you more gently? If so, speak your truth from your heart with kindness and clearly tell them how their hard approach makes you feel, and that a more gentle attitude would reap greater rewards for everyone. Oh, So some of you are being asked to like help somebody see the light, literally. He's holding this lit torch. It's like you're being asked to help somebody see a more gentle side of life. Like, you don't have to be so aggressive, or you're telling this person like, look, you said this, it made me feel like this. It's not cool. I'm addressing it now. It's not like you're cussing at them or, yelling at them, but you're just telling them very calmly what the problem is. Keep calm and carry on. Somebody needs to speak your truth, and then somebody else needs to hear that truth, Libra, that you speak. But speak from your heart with kindness, but be clear. Okay. And again, be aware, because looks are deceiving. Second confirmation of that within the next 5 days. I'm going to get out the Russian gypsy fortune telling cards. It's been forever since we used these, and I'm just going to pull one. Next 5 days. Tell me more, Spirit, for Libra. So it sounds to me like some of you guys are going to be asked to keep it real with somebody around you. This could be at work. This could be in your personal life. Okay. Here's the cards. I'm going to shuffle and see what pops out. Wow, I cut the deck open. Look at the scale. It's half of a scale right here. And half of a fish with a crown. And the home. Oh my gosh, the bear. Yo, okay. That's the second time we've seen a bear. The bear was just in the Dawn card. Okay, hold on. What does that mean? Let's look. 15 down. Bear. Because remember, it was right here. So, 2 bears back to back. 15 down. Oh my. Okay. So the bear in this position, 15 down. I just heard Churchill Downs. I don't know. With caution, happiness will not elude you. The bear is our inborn brute strength and resilience. At a certain time in human evolution, the bear was worshipped. We learn something new every day, Libra. Perhaps for its tremendous strength. However, a bear does not depend only on its strength for food, but can also consume berries, catch fish, and even find ingenious ways of obtaining honey. Yo, there's a little bee. Look. Look at the bee. What the hecky? Having filled itself, a bear can hibernate during cold, lean times. The early cavemen and women had to lead lives similar to that of the bear. The picture tells us to be like the bear, to trust and follow our natural instincts for survival, which include knowing when and where to seek sustenance and when to lie low. Message. So, in this position, with caution, happiness will not elude you. What you want is out there and can be obtained by you. It will bring you happiness as well, but you must be careful. Don't rush in. As cautioned by the old proverb, fools rush in where angels fear to tread. Be like the bear. Look the situation over. Check for any traps. Yo, this is so crazy. This is so crazy. The Jabberwocky, the next 5 days, the secret door, the mysterious door, and now we're being told with this card, the bear, 15 down, in this position it showed itself in, that check for any traps. Like what? Like a trap door? If you guys had any idea where I was going this weekend, it would blow your mind. Like, you'll know after I go. This is so crazy. Oh my gosh. Let me get my evil eye. Let me get my evil eye out. This is nuts. Like, I'm just blown away. Blown away. Okay. Check for any traps and then only go for the desired objective. The picture usually deals with aspects. Wow. And now I hear a siren outside. What the beep is going on? You really need to be mindful the next 5 days for traps. You really need to be mindful the next 5 days when it comes to traps. Whatever that means for you, okay? And it's not going to resonate for everyone. This says, the picture usually deals with aspects relating to your basic survival, which would include such things as your job, business, or any projects that will, in the long run, make your life more comfortable. Okay, let's shuffle and see what would like to pop out. This is wild. This is just a lot. Okay. Gosh, the TV's loud again. Hold on. Oh, homie on the TV just said this is the first part of that voyage. This is the first part of that voyage. Again, we're experiencing some type of brand new beginning, Libra. This is the beginning of a brand new voyage. Let's go. Is that a ship? Sure looks like it. Talking about voyage. Voyage. Bon voyage. Look at that. And it looks like he's blowing it. This is a ship and he's blowing it. It's like the universe, God is, spirit is directing your sails. Literally. That's so crazy. This is so cool. This is just, I love you, Spirit. I love you, God. I love you, angels. I love you, ancestors. I love you, Libra land. Everybody that is genuine and real. And, you know, for my highest good and for each other's highest good. Man, this is always so lit. Libra land is the littiest of all the lands. Period. No comparison. No comparison. We cannot be compared. Okay, let's read the ship. I feel like this is also a good position to get the ship in because it was a good position to get the bear in. Because the bear was what? 15 down or whatever. Now we have the ship 3 down. Yo, it is good. Oh, it's real good, Libra. You will receive an inheritance or a winning. And did I not just say 7-Eleven? Somebody is going to experience a winning, a fortune. Oh my gosh. Spirit is blowing your ships in to dock. Your ships are arriving. They have been sailing in for a long time coming, Libra. Did you hear that bird? Did y'all hear that crow? Wow. I don't know if you guys heard that, but it's right after I said your ships are arriving. A crow was like, caw, caw, caw. Confirmation. Yes. And it looks like a little evil eye on the boat, doesn't it? Doesn't that look like a little evil eye? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Ooh. Ooh. The ship is closely related to one's money situation. It speaks of riches and adventure. In the early days of exploration, ships set forth to discover new lands and bring back riches. The ship is similar to number 5 in numerology, which stands for adventure, travel, and experience. Oh, how interesting. I always associated number 6. I mean, we associate number 5 with change, but I always associated number 6 with travel and movement, like the 6 of Swords. Thank you, Wretch of the Grizzled Spells. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Bless you always. Wow. Okay. So this is about adventure, travel, and experience. And I told you guys not too long ago, this brand new beginning for us is like adventure time. Yeah, Alice in Wonderland, but it's more like adventure time. The picture encourages action of some sort. So in this position, you will receive an inheritance or a winning. In modern days, this refers to an unexpected source of money. I'm ringing the bell. I claim it. Claim this reading by giving this read a thumbs up or writing I claim in the comments or the chat. Drop an evil eye. Drop an evil eye in the comments or the chat. Oh my gosh. Unexpected source of money, Libra. This is an opportune time to buy tickets, take financial chances. It must be stressed. You're not going to win something every time that this picture comes up. Only that your chances of winning are greater during this time frame. It must be stressed. Okay, we just read that. Sorry. Likewise, the money doesn't only come from your planned action, but can come from any direction. God is blowing this to you, okay? The universe, whatever you believe, okay? Your spirit guides, your ancestors have been blowing this winds of change into your life, blowing this ship your way. It's been in the works for quite a while. We've been having to keep the Jabberwockies at bay. In the meantime, in between time, you've been putting in work, Libra, and you've been patient. And all that is paying off. Confirmation. Likewise, the money doesn't only come from your planned action, your patience, and your hard work. It's coming from out of nowhere. It's coming from the wind. Like literally, it's coming from spirit. It's coming from an earth angel. A person that was put into your life to bless you somehow, some way. An inheritance implies that the money can come from some forgotten source. Perhaps you have a relative you have forgotten about, or you have some old stocks or bonds that can be cashed in now for a profit. Speaking of my old job, I had no idea I was paying into a 401k there, or that they were paying into a 401k until I found it 2 years ago. It was a blessing that blew in my life out of nowhere because I had a choice to pay into that 401k when I was working at the hospital, and I chose to take on the money in my paychecks rather than put money back towards the 401k because I was in my 20s the majority of the time I was at that job. So I'm like, I have plenty of time to, worry about retirement. That was my mind frame in my 20s. Okay. Anyway, come to find out, they had been stashing money in that 401k. And yeah, I found it 2 years ago. I received a letter in the mail like, hey, you've got this 401. What are you going to do with it? And I'm like, cash out, windfall, let's go. And I mean, yeah, that may have not been financially responsible. I wish I would have kept it, in that time frame and have more now. Okay. Yeah. But somebody here, if you have an old job that, you're not aware of, they could have been paying into a 401k for you. You need to check that out. That was a blessing for me a couple years ago. That could be a blessing for you now. Literally, it's like it came out of nowhere. I didn't even know I had it. I didn't even know they were doing that. So it came out of thin air. in a way. So anyway, Prophet, this is a good time to close any deal that you began earlier. Commissions or bonuses may also be in store for you. Oh, snap. A warning. The cards should not be used to make a profit in any, how can I say that? All money isn't good money, right? Make sure you're working with good money. That's all. Make sure you're working with good money. Okay. That's your only warning. Like, you're being blessed, but make sure you're not doing illegal things. Entertainment purposes only, but I don't know how else to say it. All right, let's see here. This bridge, let's see. This bridge here, 46 to the right. I just heard build a, you might be telling someone to build a bridge and get over it. Oh, my ear's ringing. Somebody's agitated because you're like, okay, build a bridge and get over it. You did it to yourself or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, what the? All right, let's see. Shut the front door. This literally means 46 across pointed to the right means you will build a bridge that will draw you together with a loved person. Oh, okay. So in the second position, it says your actions or willpower can change your circumstances. In life, sometimes we drift apart from our parents, lovers, children, or even close friends. The picture reminds you that at this particular time, it is up to you to make the first move to ensure that the relationship endures. Make the move, build the bridge, and enjoy the rewards of a loving relationship. How interesting. I literally heard build a bridge and get over it. It's almost like making a peace with someone too, right? Building a bridge and just getting over it. It's like coming to terms with something or someone, making peace with something or someone, and moving. Like, either we're going to do this and be cool, or we're going to build the bridge and get over it and move on. So it's either one or the other. There's no like staying in the middle. Make the move, build the bridge, enjoy the rewards of a loving relationship. A solid bridge that lasts takes a long time to construct. It is the same with good relationships. Spending time with your loved ones, celebrating holidays together, attending recitals or sports events together are the building blocks that create strong relationships. Wow, okay. Now, this looks like some type of knotted rope over here. 40 up. My right eye just twitched. It's known as the knot. It's a knot. It's about family ties. Oh my. You can achieve freedom only by cutting the Gordian knot. Does that mean? The Gordian knot is told about in Greek mythology. A poor peasant named Gordius became king of Pargia. He dedicated his wagon to the greatest god, Zeus. The pull of the wagon was fastened to the yoke for the animals by a very complicated knot. The oracle foretold, oh, I just got chills up my legs. The oracle foretold that the man who could loosen this knot would be ruler of Asia. Many tried to untie the knot, but failed. Then Alexander the Great came to the city and very simply cut the knot with one blow of his sword. He then went on to conquer Asia. The lesson for us is that sometimes when we have a problem, we need to take a decisive action, make a clean break to solve it. This is not the time to talk about the situation, to think, rationalize, plead, or use any other stalling method. Make a clean break. Walk away from the situation. In a relationship, the other person might use charm, please, or threats to keep you. Oh my gosh. Somebody is threatening of unaliving to keep you. What? You need to cut that cord. When this picture comes up, it tells you not to give in, to stick to your principles and do what you have to do. You may hurt the other person, but you will hurt yourself more by giving in. Ooh. In business, it is sometimes better to cut your losses than to keep on sinking funds into a losing proposition. By making a clean break at this time, you will find future success. Message for someone out there. Or a few someones. Okay. This looks like a bouquet. What is that? 2? What? Not, no? 9? 2? 9. Okay, so 9 pointing to the right. Let's see what that means. The bouquet. Happiness. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Look, just so you guys know, I'm not like, I never lied to you on purpose. I caught myself in I've never stayed up all night long. Well, duh, Ashley, not consciously at home, but you did at work. So anyways, look at this. I can't lie to you. 9 across the bouquet. Look. In that, it's winnings. Winnings! Libra. Winnings. A monetary gain. This could mean an increase in salary, new income from investments, or even winnings from lottery. However, the same as for the money picture, it doesn't mean that you will receive money every time this picture comes up. Only that this is an opportune time to gain money. This would be a good time to ask for a raise, to evaluate your investment portfolio, or buy a ticket. As the Russians say, under a stationary rock, water doesn't flow. A rock can symbolize stability, yet it can also stand for rigidity. Sometimes you have to let go, take a chance in order to win. If you don't buy a ticket, you can't win the prize. I think in a commercial, and that's what I always hear, a commercial growing up would say, somebody's gonna win, might as well be you. So I just always have heard that in my mind from now on. I occasionally play, Again, I'm not promoting gambling, and all my readings are for entertainment purposes only. But occasionally I'll play my numbers or I'll buy a scratch off. But yeah, that's what plays in my mind. Somebody's going to win, might as well be you. I know that's right, Libra. Wowzers! Okay, I'm closing out the live stream here. I don't feel like there's anything left to say right now, as is, on this subject. Within the next 5 days, this has been your reading, Libra. Thank you guys so much for all those super chats, all the thumbs up, all the kind, supportive comments. Shout out to my members. I hope you guys enjoyed the members only video that I recorded yesterday. We will be doing a members only live stream before the end of the month. Yep, we will. We'll do another one of those. I'll be doing those once a month for the members only lives. And I'm pretty much almost booked out for personal readings. I only have 2 more days. I think Monday the 29th, I have 1 or 2 readings available. And then Friday, what is that, the 26th, I might have 1 or 2 left. The only way to book with me is using the Calendly link in the description box of my videos. And again, seriously, I'm eternally grateful for everybody that wished my daughter a happy homecoming dance and sent donations to help me with everything I had to get for her. Like, she had an amazing weekend, and you guys need to know how much your support means. Like, I will tell you every day, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, Libra, stay balanced, stay blessed. Talk to you later. Peace.